Good
morning,
millennials. What?
That was just like
Let's
not
start
good.
it. Let's do it again. Ready?
Yeah.
Good morning,
morning,
millennials.
millennials.
Welcome to the Morning Toast. Happy Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
I love how you can't hit the GMM notes, but you can hit the Friday, gotta get down
Nothing
notes.
stops on a Friday.
Yeah, nothing stops on a Friday.
Can
Sure.
we start over?
Yeah, let's
This
start
episode
over.
is chaotic, and I literally am not speaking English.
No, I guess we could keep going since you addressed the fact that it's
Okay,
chaos.
so we're not going to start over.
Okay,
We're
but
not
we
gonna start
can
over.
mentally start over. It's just like not worth the time.
Click.
We're already on a delay today.
Okay.
Like, you
Yeah,
know?
that's so true. Okay, let's start. 3.
In 3, 2.
Good morning, millennials. Welcome back to the Morning Toast. Happy Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Welcome to the Morning Toast. Sorry for our little kerfuffle. It's Friday. You know, we're just so scattered.
We're so scattered. You're mildly hungover. Not the worst that we've seen. Obviously, not the best. But you look really well. You seem well. How was your party? Tell us everything.
Well, if you really want to know how my party was, head over to patreon.com/themorningtoast.
Yeah, we did wind up putting together a Patreon party vlog because someone was like, after all this dress talk, like, we better get a party vlog. And I was like, Claude, we could do that.
And there was even more dress drama, you guys. Like, when you see it on the vlog, you're not going to believe it.
So Claudia vlogged her getting ready process, not like our makeup routine again, but like, you know, just like outfits and whatnot. Same with me. And then we did a little vlog from the party. So that should be up later today. I hope you guys will enjoy that. But give everyone a little sneak peek. How did you have fun? Was it everything you wanted to be and more? Do you feel like you're ushering in your birthday weekend, 27's, looking better than ever?
Yeah, you know, I'm actually glad I got the celebration, like, turn up part kind of out of the way. Because now when I'm hungover, like, the thought of drinking makes me want to die. So I'm really looking forward to having like a really relaxing weekend.
Nice. That's so low key of you.
No, I'm not like other girls. This is what I've been trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to chill, you know, maybe get a massage for my
sounds
birthday.
nice.
But I had a really good time last night. Honestly, I looked drop dead gorgeous. Like, and there was so much drama. You'll see in the Patreon. Like, but I literally left my house and my doormen were like quaking.
Were they like, who is she?
They're
Call
like,
the
I didn't see
cops.
this woman come in the building.
Yeah.
Who is this woman?
Intruder.
Literally. And I looked absolutely gorgeous. And I haven't looked gorgeous in a while, you know?
Yeah. You know, I kind of feel the same way. Like, I tried a new eyeshadow moment because I was watching like Kim tutorial. It just came up on IGTV before I got ready. And so I was like, I'll give this a stab. And it kind of was really awesome. So I felt like everyone was like feeling my look. Everyone loved my choker. Like, it was just, I felt pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's nice to like the way you look.
Yeah.
Like when you hate yourself as much as I do, it's nice to change your pace, you know?
Yeah, these moments are fickle and fleeting.
I know, and of course I didn't get like one good photo of myself. Like,
course.
so annoying. I have this blurry photo shoot of me like in the bathroom. Like, that's it.
But that's how you know the night was good.
Yeah, no, it was. And it was so good to see everyone, you know, people we haven't seen since before the pandemic.
Yeah.
I had a great time. I'm like not remembering anything. I did start to like black out towards the end of the night.
Okay.
So my head is killing me.
I'm so sorry that you feel that way, but I hope that it was worth it.
It was, and I just want to make an apology. I meant to do this. If I saw you last night at Paul's Casablanca and I shoved you, I just want to apologize. It really wasn't a shove. It was the part of the night when I couldn't stand anymore. And so like on my way out, there was just like a couple of gals who I did shove out of the way.
So how many people are we apologizing to?
Multiple. I don't know the exact number, but if you saw me at Paul's Casablanca last night, no, you didn't.
Okay. I think that's appreciated.
Yeah, no, because I really wasn't shoving. I just could not stand, and like she was in my way.
You were falling.
Yeah, no, I was the leaning tower of Gwenji. Like,
Yeah, I understand. Things happen.
yeah, and I don't want to be known as a shover. You know, I'd rather be known as a girl who couldn't stand, which is the truth.
I think I'd rather be known as a shover.
No, I wouldn't.
Well,
We're just so different.
we're so different. We're not like other girls. We're not
Oh my
like each
God.
other.
I was gonna say that.
That's so.
What are the odds?
There's only so many things we say here.
Yeah, it's like one of 5 things.
Truly. Well, I'm so glad you had so much fun. I'm so glad.
Did you have fun?
I did have fun because for me it was so nice to be amongst friends and family, everyone chatting, hanging, drinking, looking good, and it was a great soiree. Also, as you'll see, and you probably already saw, like there was all these videos of the toast up on all the screens and like the CMA awards, and like I was genuinely enjoying just watching it. I was wishing we could get some volume.
Yeah, or like captions or something.
Yeah, no, because it was just like so fun to watch.
Yeah, the event space had all these monitors. He's like, "Do you want to put something on?" I'm like, "Yeah, the toast." I wish I had a music video and I would make that play on repeat, but I never did one for toast, and I really should have.
You should have, but you live and learn. You'll do it for the next song. You'll do it for your ballad called RDH.
'Cause I'm RDH. I don't know how it would go. But
No, it would be like so emotional, like
RDH,
like Titanic, like
yeah, like no, like never enough.
Every night in my dreams,
Wait, I see you,
I feel you. That is how I know you.
RDH.
I actually saw a comment yesterday. Someone's like, what is RTH? They always say it, but they never say what it means. It means remiss, devastated, and heartbroken. And it's just like a condensed version of how we feel when we don't let you know who today's episode is brought to you by, which is a great segue into letting you know it's brought to you by patreon.com/themorningtoast, where you can always get premium content of your girls, behind the scenes footage, podcast episodes, videos, moments that you just wouldn't get on the toast. And you just get so much there at patreon.com/themorningtoast. And there's so much footage from the past 3 years that we've done, like so many funny vlogs, chili cook-off, drunk get ready with us, that like if you sign up for the Patreon today, you'll be watching all weekend long.
Chili cook-off.
The chili cook-off was such good times.
Oh my God, hope everyone's doing okay in this storm. Like the footage coming out of the subway stations in this town is disgraceful.
Yeah.
It is so disgraceful. And like, it was so crazy. Even though like I didn't even see any rain, like low-key.
Right, because you don't have windows.
I live in a bunker.
But the rest of us did. Also, there was like a major flood on the Maj Dijon yesterday. And like 14
The Maj Dijon
14 cars got stuck like underwater, but the NYPD like they put up like a truck barricade and they got everyone out. So it was
my God.
all good on the Maj, but I was like, damn.
Not the Maj.
Not the Maj.
Take the subway. Leave the Majan. Wait, the Majan?
I was actually telling someone.
Dijon.
I was talking to someone yesterday about like the flooding and the inclement weather in New York, and I was like, and did you see the Major Deegan?
Yeah, it's not the Major Deegan. That's the thing.
I know, but it's truly the Maj Dijon. Like, I'm not even saying it because that's like the joke. Like when I read it, I see Maj Dijon.
By the way, I do too now, even though I knew that it was Major Deegan. And then like when you told me that story, it forever became the Maj Dijon. So if you ever find yourself in New York heading up the FDR, hitting the Maj Dijon, make sure to take a picture for us.
Yes. Oh, I love when you guys send me the Maj.
You know what you should do? Like, if you have like an upcoming photo shoot, like for a project or like whatever, I don't know why you would be doing a photo shoot, you got to do it on the Maj Dijon.
Yeah.
You need to like Jersey Turnpike on the Maj Dijon.
That would be iconic. Okay, I'll look into it.
Interstate. Wait. Sorry. Ignore me.
Okay, cool. Do you want to get into everything that we need to talk about?
I mean, I literally have nothing else to do.
Okay, because also I want to talk about Siesta Key because I caught up last night and I have so many thoughts and feelings. I actually was thinking about it all day yesterday because obviously it was the episode.
I heard it was crazy.
Juliet, spoiler alert, Juliet slapped Kelsey and like she was banished from the island and she doesn't look like she's in next episode either. Like I don't know what they're going to do about her. I'm just really disappointed in her because like Juliet is my number one on the show and like she just, the thing about Juliet is like when she's the underdog, you just like, you root for her and she like all of a sudden starts like making good choices and like being a great person. And then when she's on top, she doesn't know how to be on top without letting everything crumble.
You want to be on top.
So I'm sure she was really disappointed in herself too. And I'm sure she doesn't need to hear it from me. But also just the role that alcohol plays on the show. Like Juliet was so drunk and like everyone's just talking about like Juliet's behavior, like Juliet's anger issues, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, if Juliet wasn't drinking like that, she wouldn't have slapped anyone. So everyone like also needs to calm down with their drinking. Sorry. Okay. I know that's not fun to say.
No, it's not. Especially to a hungover person.
It's not fun. I know that's not fun, but you don't get super drunk and hit people.
No, that's inappropriate. I've never done that.
And if you did, I would say...
What was the reasoning behind the slap?
Oh, because like they were really egging... Sorry, I don't want to like say... Well, okay. Juliet was very drunk. She went up to the bar and started flirting, but like talking very excitedly towards Max, Kelsey's boyfriend, because I think Juliet still harbors all this resentment because Kelsey went to Sam.
I would
also,
too.
Juliet and Kelsey are not friends right now, but Juliet goes to the bar and is like laughing hysterically. I don't think she's into Max at all. I think she just wanted
being annoying.
Kelsey to feel one iota of what she's felt from Kelsey. Then Kelsey comes up and is like, stop talking to my boyfriend, you're in love with him. And Juliet's like holding 2 drinks and Kelsey's like, throw them. And of course, like Juliet walks right into the trap, throws them. Trashy, horrible, whatever. Then they start fighting again. Chelsea's like saying all this stuff, and Juliet.
By the way, this
is
literally drag me, Monique.
Yeah, no, that's literally what it felt like. But it was just so. It's just not how you act. Like,
and so this island, who kicked her off?
Production.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And I also feel like it must be really hard to be a reality TV star because the crazier you act, the better you are at your job.
Yeah, you get rewarded for negative
Not
things.
even rewarded, but it's like if you really wanted to like work on yourself, stop drinking a little bit, like not get so involved in drama, like you're being bad at your job. You're not interesting.
Right, and a reality place is not the place to do that.
So you
reality
can always
show.
justify your bad behavior when you're a reality show by saying, I'm doing my job.
For the show.
And I think that's a really hard cycle. And I think you get to a point where it's like, you need to prioritize like the things in your life that are actually important versus the show.
Yes.
And like her relationship with Sam is
important.
Like usually very good and solid. They're still together, so they obviously, and they've been together for a while. I think that they have a really great relationship, and like that should be her focus and her brand, not like being as crazy as she can possibly be for the show. Like, you know what? Let it be someone else's turn. There are plenty of girls in there who are thirsty enough to do what it takes to become a mainstay on the show. Like, you can sit back. Like, you don't have to.
Isn't that what Chloe Troutman did? Like, she really did. Was
she comes
the
back
drama?
Next week.
She does.
She's back next week, knocking on Amanda's door.
Oh my God, they just made such a big drama.
I think because Juliet wasn't filming, they were like, we can't have 2 of the like biggest castmates out. Chloe, come back. Anyways, it was just really disappointing. I'm sure like Juliet will come back from it, but it was just, I don't know, it just really bothered me.
That's crazy.
It wasn't sitting well
I
with
heard
me.
it was a crazy episode. Like, everyone was talking about it.
Yeah, and I guess that's the Siesta Key recap.
Yeah, I haven't watched Love Island since the first episode, but I am gonna catch up and we'll recap like sometime next week.
Yeah, sounds good.
But I do think
now, without further ado, since we like move stuff around, it's time for the fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
this episode's just feeling so chaotic, you know?
I mean, it's a crazy day.
I literally can't even speak English.
It's later in the day. Like, I did the TV recap first. Like, it's just everything's going
mussy.
Haywire. Are you ready for our first story? It's actually kind of exciting news, I think. I found it to be.
What is it?
The Bachelor in Paradise cast has been revealed.
I did see this.
19 franchise alums kicking off season 7.
What I liked so far is that I knew most of the people from seasons I've watched because I'm not watching Katie's.
I knew most of the people as well, but also there will be more Katie guys. They just have to be eliminated from the show. Okay, so here are our contestants.
All that matters is Kelsey
Weir is on. Yes. Abigail Herringer from Matt James' season is on. Brendan from Claire and Tayshia's season. He was like number 3.
So cute.
Yep. Deandra Kanu from Peter Weber's season.
There's a lot of Peter.
Yeah. Ivan, because they were supposed to be on last year, so we have like double the amount of eligible people.
Yet somehow Grocery Store Joe is back again.
But they love that. And I think the fans like that too. Like someone, not just like a first timer, like someone who like clearly wants to be in a relationship, is beloved in the franchise. I'm actually surprised there's not more of those.
There should be. Oh, Kendall might be there too.
Kendall might be there too. That to me is like too chaotic.
Honestly, like, I know we've all moved on, but to me, she'll always be the girl who taxidermies.
Oh, interesting.
The world may have moved on and forgotten, but I never forget. Because you want to know why? Elephants never forget.
Ivan from Claire and Tayshia's season.
Cutie.
Jasenia from Matt's season.
Oh my God. She was chaotic. Literally looking forward to her energy.
Same. Grocery Store Joe. He's like the only one who's like more than 2 seasons old. Carl from
Whose season was he on?
Becca Kufrin.
Oh, that's not that long ago.
Carl from Katie's season. Don't know him. Looking forward to getting to know him. Kelsey from Peter's season.
Obsessed.
Actually, she posted this photo on her Instagram, and I was like, that looks like a Bachelor in Paradise photo. But she's also like in St. Thomas with Victoria and Kelly. And I'm like, how is she doing both of those things?
Yeah.
Confusing. I'm confused. Kenny from Claire and Tayshia's season. Oh, he was the boy band manager. Mari from Matt James's season. I liked her.
I liked her
excited
too.
to
She
see
was
her.
slept on.
And yeah, she was slept on. I agree. Marissa from Peter's season.
Literally never seen her in my life.
Oh, Natasha from Peter's season.
Loved.
So fabulous. Can't wait to see her again.
She got like no respect from the franchise at all.
Noah from Tayshia's season, who was like the young one who was like
with the
villainized.
mustache.
Noah versus Bennett.
Yeah, I liked him. I thought he was cute.
I thought so too. I think he'll do well in
and
Paradise.
I actually think he probably just got a weird edit.
Yeah.
And he's probably like a nice guy.
Yeah. Serena from Matt's season.
There were 2 Serenas, right?
Yeah, Serena C. Sorry.
Serena C was the worst one. The worst Serena.
And, well, Serena P is also there.
Serena P was lovely. Should have won. Like literally take the whole season home with you. The other Serena was like literally the bully who like got away with it. I'm still angry about that.
I know, same, but I just feel like perhaps that energy is right for Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah, and Bachelor in Paradise really does give people a whole new lease on life. Like we see you totally differently.
Yeah.
Villains go to become unvillainized and heroes come to die. Like
Yeah.
Paradise can really shift things around.
Yep. Tajuan from Colton's season. Oh, that was our first Colton's girl, right?
Oh yeah.
Tammy from Peter's season. Oh,
Chaos.
you remember Tammy.
Who could forget?
Who could forget? The Queen Victoria from Matt's season, looking very different. Blonde hair. I at first did not recognize her.
I liked her. Like, obviously not her behavior, but
I'm kind of like looking forward to her presence.
I love people who have no self-awareness. Like, that's the greatest television.
Victoria from Peter's season.
Is she Victoria P?
Victoria P, yeah.
She was like she got like exposed like for being a bully like right before her time ended. Like she knew some girl from before.
Her time was up like so quick. I thought she was going to be Final Four and like one day it just all turned for her. But she's friends with all the girls, so I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah.
So that's the whole cast. There's definitely more girls than guys because the guys who are coming are probably from Katie's season.
Yeah. I like Paradise. I'm definitely still going to watch it.
Yeah, same.
I am like, is this David Spade?
This is the crew. David Spade,
Lil
Lil Jon, Titus.
Titus does help, but I'm really not looking forward to, like, just give me an Ariel Vandenberg. You know, like, you need in shows that are so chaotic, like, you need a Ryan Devlin. Like, you need an anchor. And I just think having, like, has-beens on is not going to help.
No, I don't think so either. It'll be interesting to watch Bachelor in Paradise now that we just watched Too Hot to Handle. We're watching Love Island. You love Are You the One? Like, to see how it stacks up against these shows that it's, like, trying to be.
Yeah, I think it's actually very well done.
Well, there's one fatal flaw with the show, which is that it rewards the couples that are the most solid, therefore the most boring.
Yeah.
And there's only so many slots for people who are single and interesting and trying to make a connection.
And the further you go, it literally gets like one slot left.
Right. And then all of these people who have already left might have hit it off with these people who are coming in. And there's just not, I think at a certain point, if you hit like 6 weeks with the same person, 6 matchup ceremonies or rose ceremonies, you guys should go to a fantasy suite, a honeymoon suite.
I agree, because you are boring.
And then also that would switch things up because some people probably wouldn't want to go, so they would like, is it like, do I really love this person? Do I want to stay on TV?
That's actually a really good call. They should reformulate it.
Free idea.
Free idea. Free $1 million idea.
Yeah. Yeah, because it gets
that.
boring when it's like just happy couples.
And then we're focused on like one love triangle between like Dean, Christina.
When we could be focused on like 18 love triangles.
Yeah, that's actually really very well thought out.
Thank you. I've been thinking about it for a long time, this issue, and I just came up with the solution.
I love to see ideas being made.
Thank you so much. Okay, next story, a little more love news, but not really. Chelsea Handler explains why her crush on Andrew Cuomo is over. Okay, this story...
I think that's the most relatable headline.
Everyone's crush on Andrew Cuomo has been over for a while, but they were actually like talking during the pandemic.
You know what? I just want to say, I can actually see, but before he came out as the disgrace that he is, I could actually see them as a couple.
I guess I could see it too,
Similar energy. I think Chelsea's from New Jersey. Like, I think there could have been something there.
Yeah, the comedian revealed she had a change of heart in her feelings for the New York governor after multiple women came forward to accuse him of sexual misconduct. She said, I found out all the stuff we found out about him, and I thought, well, I guess this isn't a guy that this is a guy that doesn't like it offered up. So my crush with him is yes, OVER. She had recalled that she offered herself up to Andrew Cuomo. She said, in the pandemic, I was very turned on by his morning news conferences, as many of us were. Handler claimed that he subsequently reached out to her, leading to a couple of conversations between them. And after saying, she said he was metaphorically feeling himself on the phone, she joked that he could have literally been feeling himself.
Oh my God.
But then she said she was preparing to film her special Evolution on the East Coast at the time of her correspondence with Cuomo and thought they could meet up for a drink while she was in town. However, that never happened. She said he blew her off.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, the more I learn about Andrew Cuomo, the less I like him.
And he said on The View in October that while he's a big fan of Chelsea Handler, he only dates, quote, New York residents. That's like...
Okay, that's not like a rule about being governor.
Of everything about him, like, that's not even that weird. But, like, it really is... I think this is very emblematic of how a lot of people, their journey with Cuomo evolved over the course of the year. There was, like, a few weeks where, like, everyone was Cuomo-sexual, and now, like, what's the opposite of that? That's us.
No Cuomo-sexual.
No.
Nomosexual.
No mo Cuomo.
No mo Cuomo. Honestly.
Cuomo, no mo.
Cuomo, no. I'm so excited. This mayoral race is really heating. Oh, wait, he's the governor.
He's the governor.
Forever?
No.
Of course not. Yeah, that was a dumb question. I just sometimes forget that Governor Cuomo is not married. And I don't know, like, what book it's written, the unwritten rule, like, as a politician, you, like, are supposed to be married. Mm-hmm. So every time I remember that he's not, like, the story, it's just like, oh, yeah, it's kind of odd, even though there's, like, literally nothing wrong with it. It's just bizarre.
It's especially odd now knowing what we know, that, you know, because he's a creep.
Yeah. Right. So the whole thing just, like, doesn't look good.
No, not at all. But you have to remember then there was, like, the Sandra Lee moment.
Who could forget?
Okay, cool.
The Sandra Lee of it all.
Yeah.
I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Sandra Lee from the Food Network was married to Governor Cuomo.
Like, no, they were, I don't think
like
they were
in a domestic
married.
Partnership.
Yeah. Like, partners, like, you know.
Yeah. Also, I was just reading this article. Sandra Lee's on this, like, fitness journey. She's, like, 5 pounds away from her goal weight. I'm so happy for her.
I'm so happy for her. We love to see a fitness journey.
No, and she's, like,
and the last
she said
5
she's,
pounds
like, feels
are the hardest.
They are. And she said she feels like the best she's ever felt.
That's really nice to see.
I just love her. I just need her to get back to work, start making some cooking shows.
Semi-homemade, like, now that I sometimes cook, like, I have so much appreciation for semi-homemade.
No, it's stunning. And her whole aesthetic was just so rich, like governor's wife. And it was just like, it was...
But that was not her aesthetic. I feel like when her show was actually on, she wasn't even dating
I feel like
governor.
she was.
Okay. No, her aesthetic was
excuse me,
cute.
does Sandra Lee live in New York?
No, I think she just moved out.
That is such a slap in the face
no,
to Governor Cuomo.
That's like a sign of the times.
Oh my God, Sandra Lee. Like, I just want to live where she lives. Mm-hmm. And I want her to make me, like, cookies.
Yeah, I'm sure they're good. But I'm sure they're just like the slice and bake you can make.
Yeah, because she's semi-homemade.
Yeah.
It's a great concept for a show.
Great concept.
I feel like we've said this before. I need Food Network to return to their old programming.
We've said this. And but I feel like Discovery Plus, like, you can get all that old programming.
I have, like, a thing. Like, I will not sign up for Discovery Plus. I'm, like, annoyed by it.
You're only punishing yourself by not.
That might be true.
There's so much there for you.
I wouldn't have to do it if just they played some normal cooking shows on the Food Network and not Guys Grocery Games every fucking day. Like, It's all Guys Groceries Games. And Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, which is good. But I'm just like, can we get I'll take Giada. Like, I'll take anyone.
Yeah.
It used to be, like, Emerald, Rachel Ray, At Home with Bobby Flay. Like, there was all this shit. Like,
yeah.
Now
would you take Bobby Flay?
No.
No, that's where you draw the line.
What is our joke about Bobby Flay? I'm just, like, having a brain fart.
That he's always going toe-to-toe with everyone. And it's like nobody asked him. And he, like, has this complex where he needs to be the best at everything. But it's like, why can't everyone have their own things,
And the
Bobby?
show is 100% rigged. Now I remember.
Oh, yeah. And he's just, like...
Like, you can't be the best. You can be a really, really, really good world-renowned chef, but you're not going to be the best at making every cuisine. And, like,
right, and every dish. And, like, leave some space for the rest of us. And, like, why do you have to go to these people's hometowns?
He is gatekeeping, like, cuisines.
No, but why do you go to these people's hometowns?
Attack them.
Set them up with a false premise for a show that they're doing. You're studying their recipe, and they don't even know they're competing against you. Like,
it's an ambush.
It's an ambush.
It's an ambush. He is gatekeeping, like, the chef industry. And I ate at a Bobby Flay steakhouse once, and I did not feel safe.
Yeah, so I just feel like it's just all wrong. Like, there's enough space for all of us, Bobby.
Lay off, Bobby.
He knows. He's been really quiet since that episode.
Yeah. I haven't.
Are you ready for our next story? It's a little Hilaria Baldwin news.
Hilaria Baldwin. Yeah, she's got nerve again with this caption.
Hillary Baldwin claims her culture is fluid 7 months after her heritage controversy.
We'll read it. I just am annoyed how much of an advantage how much she's taking advantage of the English language, okay? Mm-hmm. Your background,
in addition to the Spanish
cannot
language,
be fluid. You are from where you're from, and you're not from where you're not from. And Hillary is not from Spain.
Yeah, but in an Instagram post on Thursday, the yoga instructor and wife of Alec Baldwin said she recently reunited with her side of the family for the first time in almost 2 years due to the pandemic, and that they discussed, quote, how we grew up, our languages, our cultures, multi and very valid. Quote, when you are multi, it can feel hard to belong. You are constantly going back and forth, trying to be more this or more that. You feel you have to explain why you are the way you are, trying to fit into a world of labels where there might not be one that perfectly defines you. You will never quite fit in because the other parts of you shape and influence all your parts.
What? You remember how it was a big scandal that came out when we found out that Caroline Calloway had the ghostwriter?
Yeah.
Who was writing all of her Instagram captions?
Yeah.
I think that girl is working for Hillary.
Natalie?
Yeah, or someone of Latin descent is working for Hillary. What the hell is she talking about?
I have no idea, but it's really crazy.
She's gaslighting the shit out of us.
That in everything, it's like she's really still not like backing down off of this, you know?
No,
where
she refuses to admit that she's literally lying.
Yeah, no, she just like, they keep just throwing like so much verbiage at us so that we get so bored and we're like, oh, forget it, you know?
No, I just think as a society, we cannot let up.
No.
Because Hillary Baldwin pretending to be Spanish will forever be the weirdest thing anyone's ever done. And I really don't want us to get past it, you know, because news cycles shift, people move on with their lives. But I think as a society, we should make a true commitment to not forgetting.
Let it go.
Never forget.
Never forget. I agree. And I feel like most people are very much in that boat because this was a story that like took everyone by storm.
Yeah, of course. No, and like for me, I really couldn't help but wonder, in the words of Carrie Bradshaw.
I couldn't help but wonder.
Like, was Alec Baldwin a part of this farce, or up until a year ago, did he think he married a Spanish woman? I think it's the latter.
That's a really good question.
I know.
I think it's the former.
You think he's in on the farce?
I think he like knows where she comes from and like also realized she was misrepresenting herself, but like was like, go do your thing.
No, I think that like he was handled.
And so you think when it came out, you think they were like fighting in their house?
No, I think that he's like such a narcissist that like he thinks this is like the media lying on his family, and he actually thinks that she's Spanish. Like, I'm dead fucking serious.
You think still. Oh, okay, maybe that. Either way, whatever they believe it together. There's no...
Yeah, and that's why they're successful. Like, they are a true unit.
That's why they have such a great marriage.
They're a unified front.
Yeah, they really are. I agree with that, but I just don't know what it is they believe.
So please, just make a commitment to yourself. When you do your morning affirmations, remind yourself, Hillary Baldwin lied about being Spanish and is literally gaslighting us on Instagram into like rethinking that she's Spanish. And it's important that we remember, first of all, that she's not Spanish, and second of all, that she did that. Like, she acted like a full other culture for her entire life in the public sphere, and it's really kind of lame and embarrassing, and she should be so mortified. You know, She should shame on her house. She brought shame on her family.
Yeah.
Who's not from Spain, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that.
No. Oh, no. No, they're not. Are you ready for our next story, which is a little follow-up from news this week that I found to be quite interesting?
Suez?
No, unfortunately, not that interesting.
Shit, everything's all cleared up in Suez. What are we going to talk about?
I don't know. I'm going to have to send like another big ship there and like just like a
turn it sideways.
From push. No, but Kanye helped Kim with her upcoming KKW Beauty rebrand. This is really interesting. They might be exes, but they're still partners in business. After Kim announced earlier this week that her KKW Beauty website would be shutting down in August for a rebrand, many fans speculated it was because she plans to drop the W from the company's name in light of her pending divorce from Kanye. But a source source close to the Kardashians and the beauty company told Page Six Style that that's not the case at all. In fact, West helped his estranged wife with the rebrand. Quote, fun little fact, Kanye helped come up with the new name. Kim's decision to
So there is a new name.
Yes, sir. But Kim's decision to rebrand has nothing to do with dropping the W in KKW, since she has not changed her legal name and still goes by West. It has been in the works for a while, and Kanye actually helped Kim to come up with the new brand name.
Okay, so we're getting a confirmed brand change name. But I have wondered about the West. I always thought it was really interesting that she, like, when you're a public person, usually don't change your name.
Yeah, not in such a public way.
And, like, put it on all your branding. But I really know her as KKW. Like, we don't call her Kim Kardashian. Like, she's Kim Kardashian West.
Yeah.
And so I think the way that her brand became KKW is so crazy. And, like, are we going to go back to that? I don't know.
I don't know either. So now I'm like, maybe it's not Kim Kardashian Beauty. Maybe it's just, like, maybe the rebrand is to make it so that, like, it's more than just makeup, because obviously she has her fragrances, and, like, she definitely has too many verticals and she needs to put them all together.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the name is going to be. But it makes me happy to know they're still partners in business, and
Yeah, I have to imagine that they're getting along well.
I hope so.
Because Kim is not, like, a mean or spiteful person. She's actually very calm and lovely. And Kanye's, like, very in his own world. So I actually could see them co-parenting and being on good terms very,
Yeah.
very
Plus,
nicely.
they have so many kids together, and so it probably requires a lot of communication and coordination to make
So
sure
much
everyone's getting
coordination.
time with the kids.
Yeah. And are the kids going to be, like, bi-coastal? You know, like Idaho,
You mean
Wyoming?
They would just be like,
Yeah, I don't know what the right word is because it's not bi-coastal, but, like, L.A. to Idaho. Why do I keep
Wyoming.
calling it Idaho?
I don't know.
Got to check out Idaho.
All right, ready for our next story, which is a little more kid news.
The kids are out of control.
The kids are out of control, but yesterday was Penelope Disick's birthday, and I just feel like it took up my entire
It did.
feed. Like, everyone was talking about P's birthday.
Yeah.
I felt like I got to learn so much about P from everybody's captions. Like,
Best post, hands
Nori's
down,
Black
Nori's
Book.
Black Book. If you want to read the caption, it was so fucking funny.
it was so fucking funny. Even Chloe commented. And
Did she?
Yeah, she said these captions are hilarious. Something
It
like
was
that.
so good.
It was so good. I just feel like, one, everybody loves P. I mean, of course, everybody loves the kids, but, like, the fact that everyone was posting for this camper's birthday.
And she's, like, so stunning for a child. Like, she's striking.
I know, and I feel like she really, like, as much as we know, like, North's personality from, like, Nori, I feel like P has her own personality.
For sure. I mean, her mom is Kourtney, so.
Yeah, I just feel like she's, like, cool, you know?
Yeah. And I think it's so cool that they're, like, so many of the cousins have cousins, like, similar ages, and they're going to have, like, best friends for life.
Yes, and Travis Barker gifted Kourtney's daughter, Penelope, drums for her birthday.
Oh, my God. I saw that picture, but I didn't realize that's from Travis. Oh, my God. I'm, like, literally going to cry. That's
Isn't
so
that
fucking
so
cute.
beautiful?
I had seen it. I'm like, oh, she plays drums. I did not know that it was a gift from Travis. That means they're really good drums. Like, the best of the best.
Oh, for sure, and then she's the best teacher in the world.
Oh, my God.
Imagine
Wait.
she grows up to be a drummer, and she's like, I learned it.
I just want to let you know, like, if Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian don't, like, get married or just end up together, like, I will dead ass be so annoyed.
Annoyed. I honestly, like, heartbroken, because this just seems like
This is perfect.
This,
like,
yeah.
This story that you just selected that I didn't even know about, like, this is what life is all about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kids, family, music. The music,
Yeah.
okay?
He gave her the gift of music.
And that is priceless.
Yeah.
Even though that's the biggest fucking drum set I've ever seen in my life, it probably costs like $100,000.
Yeah, and it's pink and
Can I see it
scented
again?
and so fucking cute. It's
Oh
just
my
a
God.
really cute
And it has her
picture.
name on the front. It's such a cute gift. And I just hope she said thank you because that's like so thoughtful. I could cry.
Yeah, really, really sweet. And Travis and Kourtney are going so strong, like stronger than ever. Every day, it's like a new outing, a new look.
Yeah, but do they ever just sit on the couch? They're always doing stuff.
I know. Well, I guess there's so many kids between them. They've got to keep the campers occupied.
Yeah, but like, don't they ever just want to like lay in bed and watch a movie?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I hope so.
They probably watch Blended, and they get inspired.
First of all, I've never seen that movie.
It's so good.
You love that movie.
It's so good because, like, you think it would just be like stupid Adam Sandler movie, whatever, but it has so much heart, and it's so good. If you've never seen Blended, Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, it's so good. And if you're thinking about blending a family, or you're in the
or you need a tutorial.
or you're in the middle of blending one, they actually like really don't become blended till like the end, which is
Don't
rough.
spoil it.
It's more like almost blended.
On the way to being blended.
Yeah, but it's a really, really cute movie. It's just like so much better than you would think it is.
I think you actually just nailed like the Adam Sandler genre. It's like dumb Adam Sandler movie, but like that have a lot of heart. Like Big Daddy, dumb movie, had so much heart.
No, but I feel like as we get further
The Click.
As we get further into like the future, the movies get dumber and dumber. So like to have a sort of like contemporary movie that's not that dumb.
You mean his most recent work has been
really bad?
Yeah, I agree. But he's just in it for the money now.
Yeah.
And I respect it.
Dewey Doobler's Halloween. What was that one? Hubie Doobler?
Hubie
Halloween.
I don't know, but
I
know what you're talking about.
I recapped it on the show, and because the end had a twist, and I don't remember if I thought there was heart or it was heartless. Because I remember the twist at the end, but I can't remember what I thought.
What was the twist? Spoil
Okay.
it. I'm never gonna watch this movie.
Okay, so the movie takes place in Salem, Halloween.
Actually, should I watch it? No, I'm never gonna watch it.
Everything is like so spooky, and then like and Doobie Doobler is like the town loser. Always has been, always will be.
What's his name?
I'm gonna find
Doobie Doobler.
His name is literally like Hubie Boobler. Hubie's Halloween.
Hubie.
Okay. It is called Hubie Halloween. Yeah.
What is Hubie's name?
Hubie's name is Hubie. Okay, guys, I'm literally not even fucking with you. His name in the movie, it's like
Hubie.
Is Hubie? Hold on. It's
Like
Hubie GU and then ... But I need to get.
I think it's safe to say it's Hubie Doobie.
Okay, hold on. No, I'm getting so close. I'm getting to IMDb. Some people are like definitely shocked. Hubie Dubois. French.
Wait.
It's Dubois.
Dubois?
Yeah, Dubois.
Oh, Dubois.
Dubois. No, but it's Hubie Dubois. That actually does sound right. Okay, Hubie Dubois.
Oh my God, is it Hubie Dubois a play on words of Heather Dubrow?
Perhaps.
Okay, so yeah, Hubie is a loser.
Biggest loser, always has been, always will be. Growing up, they used to pull pranks on him, and he's like obsessed with Halloween, and then even
like
and
a
he's like
sad
really
movie.
gullible too. And like every Halloween, they just like get him with the pranks because like he's like a Halloween file, and he just like is always going with the flow. And like the town, like this, it's like the bullies from high school are like still living there, and like he lives with his mom, and he's just like really fucking pathetic, honestly.
No,
even like
honestly?
the kids, and now he's like obviously grown. Adam Sandler's what, 50? Like the kids in the town like make fun of him and like throw shit at him. It's like really bad.
I just want to say, I'm never watching this movie. I didn't know that it was a sad movie.
No, it's like really fucking tragic. So someone out there is like pressed that they're treating Hubie like this.
As they should be.
And so on Halloween night in Salem, Massachusetts, extremely spooky, like a couple people start disappearing. And it's like, where are they going?
And somebody's basically doing this for justice for Hubie.
Justice for Hubie, literally. And there's all these like different forces throughout the movie, and you're like, could it be this person? Could it be that person? Is it just magic spooky? Like we're in Salem, things happen.
Right. It's his
Is it
mom.
the ghost of witches past?
It's his mom.
At the end of the day, it's his mom. She has all of like
Oh my God, I just guessed that.
his lifelong torturers like hung in her backyard.
I love that.
Alive. They're just like,
As a good mother should.
and she's like, I think ready to kill them all. And she doesn't. And I guess she gets arrested. And I just don't know how I felt about the ending.
I just
remember I felt strongly, but I can't remember my take on it.
I just want to say, your reenaction was riveting. Like, I don't need to see the movie. I just saw it through your eyes. And I knew it was the mom because I'm smart. And honestly.
And because I told you like 6 months ago, and you maybe remember.
No, you want to know how I knew? You literally didn't mention any other characters. So you're like, you want to know who it was? I'm like, the mom? Like, that's the only other character you mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, there was no, principal. Like, there was not a crossing guard. Like, there was no other characters you mentioned. So it had to be the mom.
Well, there actually like were.
No, that you mentioned.
That I mentioned, right, of course. I tried to say evil forces, like
Hubie Doobler.
Hubie Dubois. So that's the latest Adam Sandler movie. I would have never watched it, but Zach made me.
Yeah, no, and sometimes like it's nice to get into the Halloween spirit, even though I don't know why people still make Halloween movies after Halloween Town, because that's just never going to be it.
Yeah.
Did you like that movie?
Is that the one with the bowl?
No, that's Hocus Pocus.
Oh, right. Halloween Town, that's like Disney, decom.
Yeah. It's that girl, that like she's got that face.
Was she from Quince?
Yes. Yes, she was from the Disney Channel original movie Quince,
which is about 5 babies.
Her mom, she's like a kid, and her mom had quintuplets, right?
Yeah, Quince.
And it's just like it's torture, Yeah. And of course, her name is Marnie in Halloween Town, But in Quince, she finds a way to make this like medical marvel all about herself, you know?
Yeah, no, totally. That's so crazy. Now I'm on her IMDb.
She has a really punchable face.
Yeah, I'm like not so crazy about Halloween movies. Like, sorry.
By the way, me neither.
But I like Halloween.
But I love a Christmas film.
Of course. Yeah, you can't just like stand all holidays.
What do you think is the best Christmas film? Not Hallmark.
Oh,
like ones that were released in theaters.
That really opens up the floodgates.
It's Elf, right?
Probably objectively, yes. Let's look at a list of Christmas movies.
The one where Vince Vaughn plays Santa, Fred Claus. It's like he's Santa's like dumb younger brother.
Oh, that sounds good.
I think that's the premise, and I think that's who plays Fred.
He's also like Four Christmases is pretty cute with him and Reese Witherspoon.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, they're like each have divorced parents, so they have to go to 4 different places for Christmas.
Also, The Holiday. Is that?
Oh, that's good.
Christmas?
It's a holiday movie, but also the one with Kristen Chenoweth where they want to see the lights from outer space. You know, with Danny DeVito and Kristen Davis, and Danny DeVito's the neighbor, and he has all these. It might be Deck the Halls, and those twins from Eighth and Ocean are in it. The ones with the astigmatism. You guys know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. The astigmatism. If you don't know those commercials with the twins, oh my God.
With the twins from Eighth and Ocean who have an astigmatism. That's all you need to know.
No, there's also that it's are you talking about boy twins or girl twins?
Girl twins.
Yeah, blonde hair.
Yeah. They were models in Eighth and Ocean.
Yes.
And I just feel like, I think that's where we'll draw the line. Like, if you know that reference, like, this is the show for you. And, like, if you don't.
Eighth and Ocean was the best show. And when it never came back, I was truly heartbroken.
Yes. Also, an amazing Christmas movie that I personally love is The Grinch.
Could not agree more.
Might be one of my favorites.
Absolutely perfectly well done. Stunning.
Yeah. Also, The Princess Switch, of course.
No,
I agree. A Christmas Prince, the one from Netflix, like was pretty good, but it wasn't good enough because I didn't watch the next one.
When I regard holiday films, I don't include any originals from Netflix.
Me neither.
Like it had to have been released in theaters, like when we were kids, in my eyes.
Also, Home Alone.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Yes, because like they were going away for Christmas.
It's also like low key, like an episode of SVU. Like they were trying to kidnap him.
No,
as a kid, like I used to be really scared, and I'm like, why is everyone laughing at these kidnappers? Like,
yeah,
it was actually serious. It was a serious threat.
Yeah, I agree. Just Friends, you love that movie.
I love that movie, and I also don't think of it as a holiday movie. I think of it as like a rom-com.
Yeah,
that like happens to take place during the holidays.
Agreed.
It's not a Christmas movie.
Okay, if you insist.
So I think the Elf is...
Yeah, Elf or Grinch.
Grinch is so good, and it's so family-friendly.
And so quotable.
So quotable. Loathe entirely. Okay, so I do believe, right?
Hubie Dubois believe that is our show, wrapping up a great week here at the Morning Toast. You know, we didn't get you a cake. But we do want to wish you a happy birthday because that was on me and I forgot and your birthday's tomorrow, so things happen.
Bitch, I always fucking get
I
you
know.
a cake.
I actually meant to because I would have loved, to crush some
cake,
some donuts or something on a Friday.
Is this a prank? There's a cake over there.
No, like I wish so much. I wish I didn't even mention it because you probably didn't realize.
No, why do you think I literally came in today?
I'll make it up to you.
No, I don't want it.
Let me make it up to you.
No, I don't want the cake.
Let me make it.
It's probably for the best. I get the message you guys are trying to send.
We're gonna make it
Stop
up.
eating.
We're gonna make it up to you.
It's fine.
Do you want to sing to yourself before we go?
Honestly, no.
Wow, that's how upset you are?
No. That's how much I want to go home.
That's how much you want to end the show.
Yeah, no. So maybe, I love you guys. I don't want to end the show. I just really need to get into bed.
Maybe Monday could be the official birthday celebration of the Claudia on the Toast.
I mean, it's fine. Like, I just think it's important to remember a few things. Not that I was ever keeping score. I did get you a Gucci bag, like, just for the show. Yeah. Because when we used to say, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag. We haven't done that in a while.
Because we don't have a clock and we don't see when it's 11:11.
Let's get a clock.
Digital, so we can see.
Yeah. I just got you a Gucci bag and I got balloons for you. And then, like, that following year, like, I just got, like, a lackluster cupcake from you. And then I stopped, like, trying because we were just, like, on 2 different playing fields.
Okay, you know what? That's really fair criticism.
That's, okay, good. No, it's good.
I see what you're referring to.
I did get a cake last year.
You got a cake last year.
But it's worth noting, Jillian got the cake. And when I got you that celebration, we didn't have anyone working with us, so.
No, it's true. I'm in the deficit. I'm in the wrong.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm in the, what's the opposite of deficit? Ifsit?
Profit?
There isn't a word,
Let's
I
go
assume.
to antonyms.com. No, you have to go to thesaurus, deficit, and then click antonyms.
I fucking
You guys, I think
love
that
an
if
antonym.
thesaurus.com like ever got hacked and taken down, like the world would cease to exist.
I mean, if thesaurus.com didn't exist, this would not exist. Dead fucking serious. I use thesaurus.com so much. Oh, and by the way, I also use dictionary.com.
Antonyms for deficit.
Okay, but also, can I say something really quickly? People who don't use dictionary.com and use like Merriam-Webster, I just want to say, like, you're a psychopath. Like,
Freaks.
that's crazy ass serial killer behavior. Sorry, continue.
Are you ready for the antonyms for
Yeah.
deficit? Abundance, adequacy, advantage, enough.
Abundance is good.
Advantage is good. Sufficiency, but that's not, that seems like zero.
Sufficient
Sufficient.
is like enough.
I don't know. I was looking for a word that like rhymes with deficit. That
Yeah,
meant like
preface it.
preface it. Add it, Miriam,
Well, what I was going to say was that, well, I might be,
in the preface it.
well, you might be in the deficit for birthday cakes. Like, I am in the preface it for, like, never letting you talk. So I guess we could just call it even. How does that sound?
Put her there.
Very good, very good. All right, so all's well that ends well here at the Morning
Do you want
Toast.
me to sing to you?
Actually, yes.
Okay, and which one do you want, Stevie Wonder or the classic?
The classic.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Unbelievable.
Happy birthday, dear Claudia.
That was good.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, you have made significant progress. I just want to say, like, I really think you should take voice lessons because, like, the thing is like, you want to have a good voice so badly.
So bad, more than anything.
And it's, like, just not fair that you don't have
No, and
one.
it's like, it makes you think, because at the end of the day, like, people with good voices are so supremely talented, but it's also just luck.
It's not talent. No offense. Like, you didn't earn it.
No,
And of course, you can trade. You're either born with it or not. It's privilege. Like, it is. It's, no, you're 100% right. And when we compliment singers and they're like, thank you, like, you didn't do anything.
No, thank God.
Literally.
Literally. I think that's a great way to end the show. Happy birthday, Claudia. We love you so much.
Thank you.
You don't look a day over 22.
Yeah, people think I'm like 45.
Oh my God, last night I was talking to someone who listens to the Toast and didn't know how old I was, and like she was saying how she's so old. I was like, how old could you possibly be? And then she was like, how old are you? And I was like, 28. And she's like, oh my God, I thought you were in your 30s. I was like, oh, because I'm a grandma, like, because I give off grandma vibes. She was like, yeah, no, actually, I guess like the way that my energy is just older.
Well, if that's the case, like, I drink like an 18-year-old. So.
Yeah, no, so I guess.
But people
like,
always think I'm old. But weight adds a factor. Like, people just think you're older when you're fat.
you think?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I do.
But also sometimes like it, like
And you get liposuction, just like call it a day.
bring me with you.
Okay. Theo, I love you. Thank you for being literally just a heavenly being.
He's the greatest gift.
Remember that.
Met Gala,
Oh
Heavenly
my God,
Bodies.
you are literally reading my mind. I'm so freaked out. He is the literal mascot of Heavenly Bodies.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Thank you guys so much for listening to The Morning Toast. Also, if you do want to get me a present, I'm registered at Bloomingdale's. Thank you so much for listening to The Morning Toast, the Millennial Morning Show.
Where we deliver the
fast five stories that you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast anywhere podcasts can be found. So that's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox, all the places. So wherever you listen to podcasts, find us. Morning Toast, leave a 5-star review about how beautiful, stunning, and smart we are. We hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Stay safe. Buy me a present and have a great day.
Love you. Bye.